am perfection. I am perfect. I am the motherboard in every single circuit. I am the high price you pay even when you can't afford it. Yes, I am important, and I am worth it. I am the hard work you do and the funds too that you earn to make it. I am both the good and bad habits that you have, plus I am the will to break it. I am the air you breathe to live, plus the ability to give or take it. I am infinity plus possibility. I am the constant that is constantly consistent. I am the accepted resistance, the ending that goes on strong and persistent. I am spineless and relentless, a genius yet senseless, defensive and defenseless, the professed protag plus antagonist. I am everything. I am all of this. Grand risings to you, Scorpio. Okay, we're gonna do things very odd, but it's because I had a very strong urge to read Scorpio, and so I did, and it's just a lot of cards were coming out, and anyways, so I tried to do it a second time and then a third time. But anyhow, I ended up with 3 different spreads, although they are very similar. They vary. Some, like this deck has more. So pile 1. I'm going to tell you some specific traits. This is going to be about someone who is, or someone who is with, someone who fits the description, or someone who's dealing with the description that I'm going to tell you. If it doesn't resonate, then don't pick that pile, okay? Okay. So this pile 1 has someone who is pregnant in it. They or another person has a busty chest, okay? But of course, if you're pregnant, you probably are getting there, busty. Anyways, so that's pile 1. So if those 2 traits don't fit, don't pick pile 1, okay? All right, pile 2. Okay, with pile 2, 3 cards came out. One was a white American, some type of skin condition like eczema or psoriasis, something like that, and white clothing. So I'm thinking maybe this is somebody you work with, if you guys wear white in your uniforms, or maybe someone. I don't feel like this is your, like this one, I feel like, of course, this either yourself or your love interest or partner, whatever. But this one, I'm feeling very much like this is either a coworker or some sort of, friend or something, okay? For pile 2. Okay, so if that doesn't resonate, don't pick pile 2. Okay, pile 3. This is pile 3 here, guys. Okay, this has to deal with something or someone who is short and someone who wears red attire. Okay, so if those resonate, pick that one. If it doesn't, don't pick that. Okay, so I'm gonna go pretty kind of quick. Okay, this is gonna be pretty fast today. All right, let's see. We've got the Hierophant, the Magician, and the World. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. This is dealing with something you're manifesting or working on, which you're trying to reach or accomplish, I guess, using some sort of traditional method or maybe guidance, something. It's saying if you use like a known pattern, like that is going to work, something that's like tradition or customary, like something that's, I can't explain it, just traditional, not like, I'm not saying old, well, maybe even old-fashioned, some type of something. I don't know. Let me see what the alternative interpretation to that is, okay? Give me just a sec. Let me look that up real fast and see. Okay, it says, together they represent taking a conscious, skilled action with an established framework. Or traditional, established, something that's already, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, so established framework or with guidance. To arrive at a triumphant conclusion, it is a mastery combination indicating that you have learned the lesson necessary to succeed. So it talks about the general themes, which are structured success. You are not just getting lucky, you are succeeding because you are doing things the right way. It says it could be about mentorship and achievement. A mentor or traditional institution, like I said, helps you use your talents to achieve a major goal. And then closing a chapter. This indicates the successful end of a long-term project, education, or career phase, often leading to a new higher level. The contextual interpretations dealing with career and work. This is an excellent sign for career success, particularly within an established organization, university, or through formal training. You are using your skills within the rules to achieve a promotion, certification, or project completion. Okay, it says relationships. The combination strongly points to a committed traditional relationship. It may indicate marriage, a deeply secured partnership, or taking a relationship to the next level of commitment. Personal growth. You are learning to merge your personal will with your higher wisdom. It is a sign of spiritual maturity and understanding your place in the world. The advice is to follow the rules, okay? Do not try to reinvent the wheel right now. Use existing structures, expert advice, and traditional methods to reach your goals. Act with purpose. Use your skills, but align them with ethical or established standards. And celebrate. Acknowledge how far you have come and celebrate your accomplishments before rushing into the next project. So that sounds good. It was very stern advice, more sternly than I was saying what I say, but it's okay. Let me I'm gonna keep it going, right? Okay, y'all. Do you know about the properties of chamomile? Well, they are luck, prosperity, peace, draws prosperity and good fortune, placed around the home or in baths. Chamomile brings calm and dispels stress. So, okay, stress reliever. You have 000, guidance, and the Hierophant speaks of guidance or mentorship, okay? All right, so you have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning where one cycle ends and a new one begins. Your affirmation is, I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Okay? You have, if you are noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending, and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter, okay? You have attachment. So it says true growth requires letting go, okay? You have fear. It says fear. Face your darkness. It's the only way to find the guiding light, is to face the darkness. It says anxiety, apprehension, or phobia, okay? Numbness. To feel pain is to be alive and human, so, sometimes you gotta feel. I feel calm when. This card is about everyday grounding, when I find my rhythm and the habits that calm me and return me to my body. When do I feel calm? What helps me ground myself, okay? Embrace change. Change is in the air. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. And you have everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. All right? You have possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risks. You have confessions, unwilling, coming clean, and messages. You have sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. You have addiction, codependent, obsession and restraint, possessions and control, and emotional block. Emotional block as well. Okay, when the time is now. There is hope here. You just need to make healthy choices, cleaning up your act, taking care of yourself, and choosing better partners or people, period. Twin flames, karmic connection, mirroring each other, soul contract. Soul contract. We have father figure, mixed great dad, divine masculine, strength and protection. Yeah, somebody's having a baby. Somebody having a baby. For sure, these cards. Ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe a certain relationship or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Today's soul action. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything too super serious, you know? Like, just try to let things go. Relax. Makes, you know, when somebody give you lemonade, you turn it into lemon. I mean, when somebody give you lemons, you turn it into lemonade. Not the backwards way that I just said. But anyways, you got Archangel Michael with you anyways, so everything's going to be good. So you're working very close with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. So open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in and out. Let the love flow. Okay, so you have Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. You have Xana. You are protected from all types of harm. The universe is now behind you, and I ask you to relax and feel safe. Okay. If 10 of Michael, a situation has ended and you're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. If Knight of Michael, you have time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. You have 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communications. So it's important to communicate, all right? Some type of information is going to be coming in to you, all right? Let me see what else is going on. Well, Scorpio, you guys have number 50. Let's see what it says. 50 says, fleeing a lord's wrath, the hero rushed to the river, where a friendly boatman ferried him over. The hero offered him his sword in thanks, but he refused, placing friendship above any material reward. The traditional interpretation says, while you have little to worry about materially speaking, your life is not likely to improve much for the moment. Do not work yourself too hard. Learn to enjoy the pleasures of family life and your hobbies. You should take care in your business dealings and be prudent in your personal relationships. Avoid overspending, particularly around the holidays. Charitable work and good deeds will help to improve your peace of mind. The reflection says this tale, taken from one of the great Chinese heroic tales, makes the point that sometimes people do things because the action is right, not out of hope for reward. It may be that you have underestimated the support, care, and commitment of those around you. You cannot buy such things. Only thank heaven for them when you find them, because I can speak from experience. You never know when someone is gonna go, you know. You just don't. You really don't know when somebody's gonna come in either, but you really don't know when somebody won't be in your life, you know, anymore, at least not in the physical. And so that's important, that you make sure that you recognize what, you know, the love and support and the family that you have around you. You need to recognize them, and be thankful for them, because, you know, not everybody gets that type of love and affection or that support that you get, if you get it. But I believe that you do. So let me see. All right, so now look, we're at 14. I know it's going to take at least 15 minutes to read this, so we're going to do 1 now. 2 and 3 will be on part 2. So if you would like to cut away, if you pick 2 or 3, you can cut away and come back and check out that part 2. That's where 2 and 3 will be read, unless somehow some miracle happens and I am able to read faster. But I don't see that happening right now. I don't. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys? We'll just wait till the end. So So yeah, this pile has a pregnant person, someone with a busty chest in there. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, then you probably shouldn't have picked this pile because that's what it's about, somewhat. So the Queen of Wands is here. This is a fire sign, fire energy, I feel. Then you have the High Priestess. This is a Pisces. This feels like a Pisces energy here. However, you know, this could be just you being a water sign, Scorpio. Could be, maybe, but I don't feel so. Let's just get the players out here first. It's Page of Swords, too. This is another person. Maybe, or you. That could be you, too. You also have the Four of Pentacles. Okay? Four of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. Okay. Okay. The Tower. Ooh. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. The Fool. All right. Ooh, Ten of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Okay. Ooh, Nine of Wands. Okay. Two of Swords. The Knight of Swords. There we go. Sorry. Knight of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles. And the Sun. Yay. What a good way to end. All right, so let's see. Let me just start to get a feel for these. Let's see what's going on. Vivacious, independent, funny, confident, intuitive, subconscious, inner voice, energetic, talkative, vigilant. Is your lead. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. These are people around you or in your proximity, people that you deal with. I'm not sure in what capacity, but one is a fire sign, one is a water sign, one's an air sign. Okay, air sign. Okay, air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. Water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And then the wands is fire. That's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy, okay? So, yeah, I see them around you, okay? Four of Pentacles. This is about greed, or hoarding, trying to have control, maybe fighting over control. Like, you're just so not pleased. You're just this, I don't know. I don't want to say you're bored, but it's like you want control over a situation. Okay, or I feel like this already happened. Yeah, it was in the past. And so those people moved away from you, like this Six of Swords. They got in the boat, they took off. They're like, we're going to calmer waters. Okay, which caused the Tower moment. Right? A Tower moment takes place. What is a Tower moment? A Tower moment is where everything goes to hell because it's broken. You're sudden upheaval. It's disaster. Okay, it's but it's like a renovation because you're gonna rebuild. You know what I'm saying? This card says, it says on here, moving forward, moving from trauma, transition, getting, to calmer waters. Better days are coming. Type of feeling like a relief. Okay, this again is about greed. Just hoarding, control, I don't know, just very, I don't know, very raw, mean, irritated all the time energy. Okay, this is like a younger energy, this energetic, talkative, vigilant, this individual is like, running around. And you have the very intuitive individual, again, like I said, and it could be three feminine females, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be any gender. It just, they're showing up as with these traits. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah. So that tower moment occurs. Now I see you making plans, trying to get a new job or something. It's this practicality, being, the potential. This is going out there, making plans, trying to get it done. Trying to figure some things out. But you have to just begin. That's the thing. That's how beginnings kind of start. Sometimes they're not planned. They're just spontaneous. They just begin. And that's what you do. You jump out there. And you spontaneously go out and you seek something, and you're going to come back with it. Okay? Trust that. You've been feeling very betrayed. You feel like that water sign betrayed you, or I don't know, made you feel like shit. I don't know what that is exactly. But it's a backstabbing, 10 of swords there. Like you felt it. You felt like that. It doesn't mean that they necessarily did, but that's your perception. That's the way you're viewing it. Okay? But because, this individual is very caring, emotionally mature, empathetic, and very loving. I don't think that either that or you stabbed them in their back. It's one or the other. Which way? Either they stabbed you or you stabbed them. But that's crazy. That I don't understand what that's about. But yeah. Okay, so now you're like this soldier. You know what I'm saying? The soldier that fell off, and you're coming back from war. You know what I'm saying? That you're tired. You need to heal. This is about healing. You need to heal. So maybe they hurt you because, yeah, they hurt you obviously because you need to heal. You were stabbed in the back. So now you're in this healing place, and now you're also very defensive. You're on the defense. So it's like it's very difficult to have a conversation with you because you're kind of closed off. You're very defensive right now. Okay. But I see you jumping back in, being assertive and direct. You're still impatient. You're an impatient energy there. But yeah, you're going to get this business deal. This business opportunity comes. And once you get that, it changes your perception of how things went down. You get what I mean? Once you're back in where you feel you're out of danger, and it turns out perfect because there's the sun. It's going to work out perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's joy, success, celebration. Okay. So, yeah, I see abundance coming in for you. You're going to have some new abundance coming your way. All right. So yeah, this took quite the time, a lot of time. So that's it for you guys, Scorpio. If you want to come back and see part 2, which will have pile 2 and pile 3 will be done then. All right, because I have no more time on here for those 2 piles. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And thank you guys for joining me. I love you. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.